Alright guys, we got another game. This time we do have a match of that I don't really see very often. We do have the Golden Horde. It is unreadable name here, like the turn, something like that. We will just call him Teal right now. We're gonna be playing the Golden Horde against his opponent. Is gonna be SoLaire of Astore, which doesn't matter much because both players are from China. He's already opening up with the barracks, and that's something that's a lot of, you know, a lot of civilizations are doing that against the Golden Horde. They are realizing that the Golden Horde have a really bad time with early aggression, and the longer the time goes, the more creepy it becomes. And I feel like it's kind of, it could get out of hand. It could get out of hand. Now, he doesn't know where the stone is. Usually you have like a couple of spots, but it's usually gonna be the gold and the stone. But most of the time people will pretty much focus on the stone so far so that they don't have... they will be able to get the can out. Like you can already see it's almost like 100 stone. Oh! Gonna get a tower here. Now the gold is in another position. So this tower will protect the Ulu, which is great, you know? But who's gonna protect the gold now? That's the big question. That's the big question here. We're gonna see how SoLaire is gonna deal with this. As soon as he sees the tower, is he gonna pull back? Or is he gonna go for the gold? Because that's a lot of investment. That's definitely a lot. Obviously, like... anyway you're gonna defend this, it's nice to have a tower, but eventually you need to age up. He has 150 gold? Where is he gathering the gold? Hold on a minute. Okay, so he's going to gather the rest of the gold, and he's not even gonna build a gear. Which makes a lot of sense, because this thing is really expensive. This is 150 wood. 150 wood, 50 stone. And then you need to chop extra wood for a gear that it's gonna be going down anyway, because it's too far away from the town center. Just like that. 3,900 gold is about to get finished. Oh, gotta be careful here not to lose these guys. There you go. This guy should be going for the foot now. And just like that, just barracks opening, it forced the Golden Horde to actually just build an outpost here. It was beautifully done, to be honest. I think this defense is really nice. Now SoLaire will have to pull back for now. He does have the gold at the front. And since the stone is pretty much secure, he probably gonna have enough for a can, and let's see if also Torguts. That could also happen. Now both of them ready to age up, and it's gonna be the Abbey of Kings. Obviously, we're gonna see some lords. Lords still really strong. They really didn't got massive nerf. I think they reduced the health a little bit and the armor. But it's still like a really good unit overall, because you can have like a super good feudal aggression. And Lancaster looking really strong this season. Like every season it looks strong. When it just released, it was broken. Like extremely broken. And then it became just super strong. And then it became strong, but I think people are realizing like how to play against Lancaster. There isn't any single unit that Teal has against the Lords. Probably the Keshiks are gonna be doing fine. We're about to see that. He doesn't have the goal for Keshiks though, so that's a question for the future. Let's take a look at his scout. He's probably thinking about that. That wood line at the front with the gold is pretty huge. It is pretty huge. Obviously, you can still run back to this one, but it's not a lot of wood here. Eventually, it's gonna run out, but so far so good. Obviously, Asia will go faster for SoLaire. That's not that's not news here. And we're gonna see the first king coming soon. Gold still being denied. He's gonna be playing without gold for a while. Not going for the other choice, the building cards. Sometimes you go for this one when they rush you, and I find it really interesting. But in this case, I don't feel like he really needs to do anything. He built like 3 spearmen that haven't done anything. This spearman is guarding the stone, which is really good. And the other stone is just right here. So probably this is a really good spot for defending possibly the future gold, and also the stone here will be super nice. But that also means like a huge investment in another outpost. Ashab goes through, and immediately cannon Torguts are coming. First king about to arrive here. Still denying the gold. Archer range coming. It's not gonna be building it near the outpost, so they're not gonna get that production speed bonus. He's probably thinking about getting an outpost here. That's probably his plan now. He did got a lot of wood for those units now. Lords coming. Eco upgrades coming really fast for SoLaire. And he's actually getting a couple of farms next to the banners. Batukan gonna pretty much force the king to go back to the base. And a couple of archers are already on the making to deal with those spearmen. Still on 1 stone, which is very annoying. I feel like still the barracks open still really hurts a lot, because this second stone bane has been delayed a lot. Interesting, he also went for barracks. He probably expects hovelers. He haven't scouted any stable here. So they're thinking about going for Castle Age. Question is, does he know about this? He doesn't seem to know about that. He does have plenty of units to deal with everything that SoLaire is making now. It's probably dropping a white tower here at the middle, just to protect the double gold bane. That will be very nice. Also protecting the wood here. But it's probably his plan. He's gonna get away with that. As we can see, the rally points are directly going for the gold. Teal is not gonna wait any longer. He's gonna go for it. Scout. Managed to escape just by an inch. And it's gonna be a 4 lord coming. 4 lords are not enough to take down this. The Torguts are really strong. Archers incoming. Spearman as well. Managed to get a charge attack. And no Spearman nearby. There you go. Spearman tried to snipe the Torguts, but archers are already here. SoLaire has enough for Najab, and looks like he's forced to put the white tower on the back, because this will be a really great spot on the front line. He's gonna have to pull back for now. The Steel knows about that. He probably click here and says, well, you know what, that's an Najab. He doesn't really know where. There you go, white tower coming here. This is actually a very nice spot as well, next to the wood line, next to the gold. Golden Horde thinking about going for Castle Age as well. Have plenty of units to still do some damage. Oh, Scout noticed the age is up. Cancels the white tower. It's gonna have to pull back for a moment. And looks like he actually decided not to go for an Asia. He's actually making just more units now. This is a really good situation for Teal. Very good one. 2 villagers down just like that, and yep, that's the second position. Not the best one, but probably still better than put it in here in your base. More Torguts coming. We're gonna take a look at the income per minute. Now he's still denying the gold, but SoLaire is gonna have access to gold really soon. The mining camp, there you go. He doesn't have any gold for like a knight or any kind of premium unit. Probably he's gonna play with pretty much man-at-arms at this point. Which is good that he actually have the 3 free man-at-arms. White Tower already here. It's gonna be garrison. Some villagers he haven't built it yet. There you go, White Tower finish, and Teal has to respect that. Needs to pull back for now. Gold is secure for now for SoLaire. A little bit of a messy Asia, but that is the power of the aggression. That is the power of the aggression. Like anyone who does fast castles, they really lack map control. And this is what happens when you just push with your units to potential resources that you think they're there. Asia is coming soon for Teal. Wall's coming as well. It's actually gathering the deer here. Is he making more pastures? No pastures yet. He's gonna go more for Muscovy Yasak. I actually like this Asia. I don't know why. Like the Ubu one seems really good. Like you have a lot of stun. But eventually, like, what are you gonna do with the stun, you know? Like, if you know what I mean, like, even if you have like a lot of stun, eventually you're gonna run out of it. And Muscovy just seems like super good with Keshiks and Torguts, like super strong armor for all those units with the Karash and everything. Not only that, you have the wood, which can help with the stockyard transition. Let's take a look at SoLaire. What is his plan? Making barracks for now. Knights coming as well. He doesn't have a monastery yet. He's making one now. It's 55 seconds for the age up. He's gonna have to play defensively for now. I don't think Teal is gonna come at any point. He will have to pull back. He doesn't want to lose any unit. Especially when you have a lot of archers. They don't... I mean, not a lot, but you have 12 archers. You're pretty much wasting them against man-at-arms. SoLaire is gonna go for it. He's gonna find something. Finds a couple of spearmen. Stockyard transition on the way. And he's gonna have to play very defensively for now. This is a very tough situation for Teal. Asia in 10 seconds, and he has to take this fight. No emplacements in this outpost. Possibly he can go for a springle emplacement here. That would be like super nice, but he would just have to hold for now. We are just going down. Knight is cooking right here. And Bruce tributes out there. Looks like he's gonna be holding. Spearman not doing really badly against them. Lord's going down. And that's a lot of idle time. Let's take a look at how many villagers went down. Only 5. Only 5 so far, and Teal now has a... Now it's a point where it can get really scary. It can definitely get very scary. Monastery is coming up. No priest yet. There's one here. Not close to any relic so far. There you go, first relic being gathered. Let's take a look at Teal, what he says. So far, his plan, probably, getting relics and play defensively for now. He cannot really push into the gold, so he will have to go into the base. Those are the only point of attack for Teal. Meanwhile, for pink, you do have the wood line, but that's pretty much it. Especially with this fortified outpost here. With the freestone, it feels super nice to have those springle emplacements. Teal's gonna try to push into the White Tower, probably. Oh, never mind. he's guarding the relic. Very, very nice catch coming from him. Only one relic gathered so far for SoLaire. And he's gonna take this fight. That's only archers here. But looks like it's gonna be enough Wololo. They're not gonna be able to convert the lords. The lord is a unit that cannot be converted, as far as I know. Crossbows are already joining the party. That's pretty bad for Pink. He needs to switch to something else. Horseman switch will feel very natural. He already has the stable. And he's gonna keep pushing with those lords. Couple of knights gonna go for a raid and manage to kill a couple of villagers, apparently. Only one relic for SoLaire. One more coming for both players. I feel like the Stockyard transition feels super smooth. I don't know how you feel about that, but if you play the Golden Horde, Stockyard transition feels like really, really smooth. And your food per minute is not so bad. It's really not so bad. Well, let's take a look at what SoLaire plan is gonna be. It's gonna be building stables, probably. Cobblers will be super nice in these positions. Cobblers are really, really nice unit, especially together with the lords. There's already better veteran spearman for Teal, but I feel you can get away with that with Hovelar and crossbow or yeoman even. So they're gonna go for another raid. And looks like Teal is gonna be just playing super defensively for now. That's a lot of crossbows. That's a lot of crossbows. And for some reason, it feels like you have a lot of units, even though your production is like really slow. It's because you're producing a batch of 2. So in general, like if you take a look at the speed of production here, like it is 45 seconds for a couple of crossbow, man. So it's like 22.5 seconds for a crossbow. Whereas if you see the speed of Pink, it's like 23 seconds. So it's 0.5 seconds faster. Like it's not a huge deal, but you know. But it is faster. Especially with more other units, it feels much better. The archers, I think, are like 12.5 seconds. So it does feel when you play against the Golden Horde like they always have a lot of units. It's very similar to how it feels to play Ottoman. Very, very similar. Like the first Goldbane is already done here. Pink gonna have to try to protect a second one. Probably here at the middle, but it's gonna be really hard. Hovelar's already on the mix. They're already veteran. I'm gonna try to snipe those crossbows. But the numbers are not there yet for SoLaire. Just gotta be crossbow against crossbows at this point. But +2 range attack for Teal is gonna definitely make a difference in this situation. You can already see like he's winning the battle here. Not so many units for 90 minutes into the game. We have only 12 military units for both players. They have been constantly trading units non-stop, not letting the other opponent to get any significant mass to cause like collateral damage or something like that. Which is very strange, to be honest. Like at this point in the game, when you only have 16 military units, you will feel like, oh my god, I'm so dead. But I guess both players are like thinking like that. More production coming for SoLaire. We have plenty of production buildings. And it's gonna be crossbow Hovelar, his choice. Very, very strong composition. 5 range armor for these boys. And they are really fast. 1.88 movement speed. Looks like it's gonna be a 3-2 relic in favor of SoLaire. So he should be pretty happy with that. Obviously, Golden Horde actually didn't get the relic ooze, but he does have like 196 wood per minute. Obviously, it decreases the more heavy armor units you have on the field. It just feels really nice. Like 200, that's like... How many villagers we're talking about here? It's like 5 extra villagers you see here. With the extra uvus, this number, it's really not close. It's really not close. Pasture transition, well, stockyard transition looking really nice so far. And Teal is having a huge army. The problem with SoLaire is like he's not making archers. We have a lot of spearmen that are not getting extra damage. Like, yeah, he's mixing some man-at-arms, but he doesn't have many at this point. And crossbows don't trade very well against spearmen. In general, spearmen should trade better for the cost. So he will have to pull back for now. No white tower nearby. He's gonna be careful with that. I wonder if both players are thinking about scaling like for a second TC. You do see a lot of stone coming for SoLaire. You're probably thinking about that. Sacred Site. And try to get decap, but... Well, gets decap, but it doesn't really capture it. Very nice map control. So far, it probably is gonna be like 1 sacred site for each at this point. This one's gonna be really hard to take. But the lords are already here, and Yeoman are already joining the party. We do see the money shot. That can change a lot of things. It's a very powerful ability. It's super expensive. Manor so far, they are actually giving quite a lot of income this one. Basically for the farms. The stone as well. Very nice. And we only have 2 manors. We don't see the manor spam like we did before. It's a very strange situation because it's like they're really good, but now you need less. But now you cannot have like a lot, otherwise they don't make much sense. Which is very interesting. So they're having really... Now this is a point where Golden Horde will have like... Oh my god, that's a lot of units. Did he went for the melee upgrade? Yes, he went for the extra production upgrade. Money shot, managed to get some decent damage out there. But the numbers are just not there yet. Especially when you see a lot of man-at-arms like this. And these guys have 8 range armor. It's pretty much like English man-at-arms. Which is pretty crazy. You will see like 5 here. But in reality, this is just like 15 units. It scales so well, that upgrade. It just scales so well. Like having the extra batch production. The... Barracks reinforcements. It's just so good. It's just so good. And military numbers for SoLaire are just not gonna cut it. Probably the Torguts are only good. Oh my god, the money shot managed to get a super decent shot here. But what are you gonna do against a man-at-arms? It is just crazy. It is really crazy. Like how many... That's 18 units, by the way. That's not 6. That's 18 units. Like, look at the military numbers. I mean, and that's why you need to push the Golden Horde very early on. I feel like the longer the game goes against the Golden Horde, it's just you have this kind of situations where are these units coming from? And to be honest, I don't even know if it's balanced already. Let me know in the comments if you think the Golden Horde is balanced. But anyway, SoLaire taps out, GG gets called, and again the Golden Horde spam wins this time. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.